You want to know what has weirdly become one of my favorite writing rituals? Usually around 5 o'clock at night or later, I get Dunkin' Donuts from Uber Eats. We got some hash browns, we got a large coffee, and I will sit here and work on my stuff all night. I will not do this at any other time of the day, only at night. It's a decaf coffee, but it is a very large one. And I also never go to Dunkin' Donuts at any other time in my life, unless maybe I'm in an airport. I never even like go physically to the store. I only ever order it from Uber Eats. Nighttime writing. Why? I don't know, but this is like the 4th time I've done this. It's becoming my new thing. So tonight we've got decaf, oat milk, vanilla shot, French vanilla swirl, and less ice. I don't even drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee at any other time in my life. You guys know I prefer Starbucks. Not only do I very much enjoy this little ritual of mine, but I find that it makes me so productive. I get so much done. I think maybe it's like a psychological thing. It's focused on Dean. Like, because I don't ever do this at any other time than when I'm writing. When these things arrive, like my brain knows, oh, we're writing now. Anyway, I'm gonna be writing tonight. I did wash my hair today, so we got that going for us, but I didn't do any makeup or change out of my sweatpants after my workout today. So I debated not vlogging because I know I don't look good, but you guys seem to enjoy the last nighttime writing vlog, so I thought I would take you along with me. I'm actually working on a client project right now, so I'm gonna keep working on that for a little bit, but we will switch over to my stuff later tonight. So I'm doing a copy edit. And I've been flip-flopping back and forth between working on Wicked Souls, which is the sequel to the Marionettes, which is coming out next month, and my standalone project, which is like romantic suspense. Wicked Souls, I've been getting feedback back from one of my beta readers, so that's in a much later stage of editing than the standalone is, but the standalone is coming along. If you missed our last nighttime writing vlog, that's what we were focused on. I'm still working on the male love interests point of view chapters, but it's been slow going. Like, I'll sit there and I just like think, or I'll do research or something while I write his chapters, because I'm still just kind of figuring him out. So it's been slow going, but like immediately once I started writing his first chapter, it's like, ah yes, this was what we needed to do. Like, yes, this was the right decision.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded.
So I'm making a list of things that I need to change in this draft, and I already had some things that I knew I wanted, and now I'm just adding some more based on what my beta reader has said so far. If you guys have been following along since she read the first book, fear not, we still have these comments. Many of them. Lydia never changed. So now it's time we're actually gonna go in and start changing things. I actually haven't been doing anything up until now with her comments. She's gotten through chapter 7, so we've got 7 chapters worth of stuff. Honestly, the beginning of this book does not need nearly as much of like a huge overhaul as book 1 did. The middle will, but these first couple of chapters, I don't think it's anything major, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be easy fixes. They're like these, I don't know, like delicate, subtle changes I need to make. Like toning down this character like just to the right balance, like finding a good balance of things. So it's little things. It's a lot of little things. And also striking a good balance, because this is book 2, of like subtly just reminding the reader of who people are and what's happened in book 1 in case they're not immediately coming out of book 1. Like just trying to prevent any confusion jumping into book 2 if there is a break between reading them, you know? So just gently reminding, this is who this person is. This happened, remember, without it being like in your face, you know? I have a lot of complicated relationship dynamics right now too. I feel like I'm juggling. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get started. Also, I've been listening to the same music over and over again since I started writing this series, honestly, back in November. So on the one hand, I'm like sick of it, but I also can't stop. Music is such a huge part of my process, and there's just a couple of artists and a couple of albums that fit the vibe of this series so well, so I just listen to it constantly. I'm never gonna be able to listen to them again after I'm done writing these books. Taylor Swift's Reputation album, and then Machine Gun Kelly's Tickets to My Downfall. Those 2 albums. Specifically though, if you're gonna listen to Tickets to My Downfall, you have to listen to the deluxe version, because it's like all of the bonus tracks that are the best ones, like Body Bag, Hangover Cure, Split a Pill. Like these are all of the perfect songs for these books. Anyway. Can I help you? Never a moment of peace. I have just hit my least favorite part whenever I'm revising a book. I have a scene that I like, but I think I just need to cut it. Because on the flip side, if I could make it longer and if I could somehow incorporate something else, maybe combine it with another scene, then I think it's worth keeping. But as it is right now, I don't know what to do. We made it through the first 4 chapters though, so we've made a lot of progress. We're in chapter 5 now. Not that chapters 1 through 4 are perfect, I just did my list of changes. I might skip over this one and kind of sleep on it and just think it over some more and then figure it out. It's hard because it's like, it's something that would definitely happen in the timeline, and maybe just based on which character's point of view we're reading from, it doesn't make sense to include it, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to think if maybe there's a way that I could like hint at that this happened, but the main character like doesn't quite like consciously pick up on it, but the reader will be like, oh, does that make sense? I don't know how to handle this. God damn it, I think we're gonna have to cut it. No. Now Maxine has joined us. Hello. It's almost 6:30. We're making good progress in the coffee. Also, ARC signups for Marionettes is up on my Patreon page now. There's also a signed copy pre-order form if you want a signed book. I'll have it linked down below. If you want a signed book, you're gonna have to order them ahead of time with this form. I'm not just gonna get a bunch on my store or anything. I'm only ordering how many people pre-order them. Also, ×3, can you tell I'm tired and I'm stalling? I updated my website. That's what pops up if you want to subscribe to my newsletter. You should subscribe to my newsletter. But if we come over to books, I redid this whole page. Ooh, she nice, she cute. And then I added all these drop-down pages. We've got one just for Marionettes now. Ooh, so nice. We've got one for the Pact series. Basically, just tried to make everything look a little more organized. I think she's excited. I hear you. These always get all over my hands when I open them. Hold on, I am. Everyone's impatient. I hear you, Maxine. Patience. You have none. Here. She is going to town. Sorry, Dean. I'm working on it. My hands are all slimy from hers. I can't get it open. Voila, my spoiled cats. We're taking a break, watching Sex and the City. But I think I just figured out my issue with the scene that I don't want to cut. I figured out where I have to cut it still. But I figured out a place I can tie in the main objective of the scene at least. So that's about as good of a solution as we're gonna get. I haven't actually done it, but I made a comment to myself in the manuscript to do later. I'm tired. We finished the coffee. I think my phone's dead, but it's a little after 7 o'clock now. Did you enjoy your dinner? Max is still going at it over there. This vlog is probably gonna end up being pretty short, but I think we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna call it a night, get some good rest, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Links for everything will be down below in the description. I'd love to hear about how your projects are going down below in the comments. I'm so tired I can't think of anything else to say, so I'll just see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Bye. No.